Hey y'all, welcome back to Indulge with Dimples. Thank you for tuning in, and guess what? Today I got some things for you before we start this off right. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey! Alright, so you know it is cooking lesson today, and I gotta get y'all something really good, something delicious, something juicy, something ooey, ooey, ooey. So we're not making dessert. I know, sad. Guess what we're making today? We're making a crock pot meal prep healthy, keto, low carb friendly food today. Okay, all in a crock pot, all in a crock pot. So we're gonna make our main dish in a crock pot. I'm gonna be showing you how to make two different types of meals. Back that up. I'm gonna show you how to make two different types of meat, two different types of meals in a crock pot. That only takes 5 hours for one and 4 for another. Simple, easy, and it's going to be smelling good. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is. One is pork chops. So if you're not into eating pork, I got something else for you. The other one is chicken. So don't ever think that I ain't got your back if you don't eat chicken, if you don't eat pork, or you just eat everything. You're like, I'm about to cook both. So in my household, I got picky eaters. People don't like mushrooms and this and that. But guess what? When I got done cooking these pork chops, them picky eaters was like, that smells good. What's that? I said, oh, nothing. Let me fix your plate. Sit down, baby. And they ate it, and they ate it, and then they came back asking for seconds. And guess what? I gave them to them. They didn't know what I put in there. See, if you got picky eaters, it's the smell that catch them. And then they be like, you know, I might taste it. But if you get the smell correct, oh, they're not picky eaters no more. So follow me in the kitchen today because we're about to throw down in the crock pot because I got a lot of errands to do. And it's still summertime. It's the end of summer. I'm not about to waste to be slaving over no stove, and I do not want you to do it either, okay? So follow me in the kitchen. Let's get these crock pots cracking, and then when we come back for dinner later on after like 5-6 hours, baby, they gonna think you've been slaving over the kitchen all day, and you have it. And for real, you can have everybody wash dishes while you've been out all day doing what you want to do. All right, so follow me in the kitchen, guys. Let's go. Alright, like I said in the intro, we're going to be cooking two different types of meats to do a meal prep in our crock pot. So this is going to be easy. I'm just going to give you the rundown. So I have some pork chops right here. They do not have any hormones or steroids in it. So, and they're center thin cuts. That's what you want. I have the bone in, you can get the bone out, and then I just have some chicken thighs because, you know, dark meat chicken thighs are more flavorful. So it takes 6 hours to slow cook chicken thighs, and it takes 4 hours to cook pork chops. We're going to make, with the chicken, we're going to make a barbecue glaze for our chicken, and then for our pork chops, we're going to smother them in cream of mushroom, onions, and this is going to be very tasty. With both of them, you can eat rice, broccoli, macaroni, or whatever. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to do the chicken first, and then we're going to go ahead and make our pork chops. So follow me, and let's get ready to make the chicken. So I have my crock pot on. It is on high. You want to start it on high because it takes 6 hours to cook your chicken. All you want to do is wash and season your chicken thighs, which I have already did overnight, and I just had them in this nice bowl. I'm going to sit them inside the crock pot, and you don't want to overcrowd it, so I think I can sit about 6 of them in here. I added my chicken thighs to the crock pot. They have been seasoned with all-purpose seasoning, which is this, what I use. You don't have to use this. You can use whatever that you choose or feel to use, but I like this seasoning. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some of this Grill Mace brown sugar bourbon in there, just a couple sprinkles. And then I'm going to be using this sugar-free barbecue sauce, sweet and spicy. This is something new. I'm going to try it out and see if it's what it is. So go ahead, and I'm going to put in about a half a cup or a cup, just depending on how it's look. But I'm going to put about, I'm going to say 3/4 cup of this in here. Use whatever barbecue sauce that you like. Ah, this is good. So use whatever barbecue sauce that you like. Since I do low carb and this is a keto friendly meal, I'm going to stick to what I know, and that's barbecue sauce that is sugar free, low carbs. So all you do is put this on high, you put your seasonings in there, your thighs, and you just cover it up. This is going to take 6 hours to cook. So about time dinner time is ready, we're going to be ready to check on these and see what it's looking like. And again, just save the rest of the barbecue sauce, because when it gets done cooking everything, we're just going to glaze it one more time or add a little bit more if you want a more loose and not thick barbecue sauce. So let's move over to our pork chops. You can choose whatever pork chops you want. It takes 4 hours to cook the pork chops. I have my slow cooker on high, and this one takes a little bit more ingredients just because we're going to smother them. So let's do the rundown. We're going to add a half a cup of sliced onions. You do not have to add onions if you do not want to. It's really up to you. I went ahead and got whole mushrooms that were on sale, so I was going to cut them up and cook them. And I just sliced them. And you just add that into your pot as well. Now you want an onion seasoning pack, Lipton's onion seasoning pack. That's what I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add the whole pack to our onions and mushrooms. I'm going to add the rest in a minute. And I know you're saying this is pork chops, why you have a beef stew seasoning pack? Because I love that you get more flavor out of here. So I'm only going to add about 2 tablespoons of this in there. That's it, because it's going to give us that nice flavor. If you want to use brown gravy, you can go ahead, but I feel like brown gravy sometimes is lacking. And you just need to add some more stuff. Now at this time, I'm going to take the pork chops out and I'm just going to layer them in here. These have been washed. I did not put any seasoning in them because I have a lot of seasoning going on. And also when I get done, I'm just going to add some salt-free seasoning and some all-purpose seasoning of your choice. So I had to do 2 because these pork chops is pretty big. So now what we're going to do is just add a little bit more of the beef stew, a tablespoon to both sides. And that's just going to give it a little bit more flavor. And if you are following directions, you should be able to smell what I'm throwing in here. And you're going to be like, this smells delicious. I'm going to give you an extra zoom in. So now I'm just going to add a sprinkle of my all-purpose seasoning to both. I'm going to add my salt-free seasoning to both. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter to both sides. And the butter just going to give it a little richness, so 2 tablespoons. Then you want to go ahead and open you a can of mushroom soup. And you want to add half and half of the mushroom soup to both pots. And then you want to add a half a cup of water to both pots. been about 4 hours going on. So I know that my pork chops, mother pork chops, are done. So I just kept them on warm because I wanted to stay warm. And my chicken over here, barbecue chicken, it should be done in about another hour. My thighs were small because they was farm raised, no hormones added or steroids, so they probably for real done because these was not no big thighs, because once again we're going to use this for meal prep. But I'm going to finish up doing my sides, which is just some cauliflower rice and some broccoli. Don't have no problem showing you. This is going to be the sides that I'm going to cook. And I'm going to go ahead and knock this out and put it in my container and show y'all what it's looking like. I wish you can like come real close to the screen. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. And see how tender, how good. Oh my gosh. My pork chop is looking. Now this pork chop came on the bone, but clearly the bone fell off. Okay, so it came, and this is hot. It came on the bone, but the bone fell off. So I'm gonna throw that back in there. I don't think this meat is done. It's delicious. So I'm gonna cut these on one, 2 pork chops, and the barbecue chicken. I'm gonna let it cook for about another 30 minutes, and I'm gonna finish doing my sides. So when I come back, y'all gonna be like, "Can you cook that for me?" Or let me play this video again so I can get it. All right, be back in just a few. Alright guys, so dinner time is done. Let's check out what we got going on. So we got smothered pork chops with mushrooms and onions. And then we got barbecue chicken all in the crock pot. It took 4.5 hours for the pork chops and 6 hours for the chicken. And it's all good and tender and juicy. I cooked the chicken for 5 because the ones I had were little. So I'm about to show y'all what these look like real quick. Now they're so tender that somebody with no teeth will love this. So I'm going to show you my meal prep. I showed you earlier I was just doing cauliflower rice and broccoli. I mixed it together, put a little butter, a little seasoning in the pan, and I scooped out a half a cup in each container, which is going to be the meal prep for the week. And then I'm about to show y'all these beautiful, beautiful pork chops. Now I don't want a big pork chop, so I'm about to find me a baby one in here. Ooh. This is a baby one. Look how tender this pork chop is with the gravy. Look how tender that is. Let me move my spoon. Look how tender that is. And all I'm going to do is just dig in the bottom of this pan. And it's falling off the bone. Because remember, these were on the bone. Put a little bit of gravy over it. You know these are the bone because look. The bone is off of the meat. I'm just going to put that in there. More flavor. And I'm just going to go down in here, dig in and get some mushrooms. And gravy and sauce. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the chicken look like. Let's just scoot over a little bit. And I'm going to show you what the chicken is doing. What the chicken is giving us. The chicken is doing the same. It's falling off the bone. Now, if you don't want it to fall off the bone, just cut it off earlier, but I want it to fall off the bone, so look at the chicken. That's the chicken thigh right there. It is looking delicious, and it actually fell off the meat. Like the rest of my meat is in here. And let me just show you what the meat look like. So if you want like a thicker sauce on top, just take them out, put them in the broiler for about high for 2 minutes, and it'll get really good. Yeah, that barbecue sauce that I used that was new. Ooh, this is hot, but it's good. Okay. I'm not mad. Okay. This is good. Keto, low carb friendly, diabetic friendly, all that and some more. I'm just going to add a little bit, just a touch. This a touch, okay? Come on, anytime of day, bam. Just a touch of that barbecue sauce on it. Bone came off. Okay, the chicken bone came off of the thigh. So this is delicious. This is good. So if you like these recipes, if you're in a rush and you just want to cook something in a crock pot and you don't want to be slaving over the oven all day to make a good, delicious homemade meal, I'm telling you, try this recipe out with the pork chops and with the chicken. Until next time, I want y'all to see this. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Alright, so next time I will see you, but until then, like, subscribe, join the club, and thank you for watching Indulge with Dimples.